Okay.
Morning. How you doing?
What,
I'm
you gonna see it? You see it?
Councilmember Juan's not gonna be able to make it, but
It's
I'm
okay.
happy day either way.
Thank,
Happy day
thank
either
you.
way.
Good morning. My name is Ydanis Rodriguez. On behalf of Mayor Eric Adams and the whole team at DOT, 6,000 men and women that work so hard to manage 27% of our land and provide a safe and efficient movement of people and goods. We would like to say thank you to everyone for joining us here in Queens today to kick off Biketober and celebrate some great bike projects. Biketober, yeah, we can give applause, right? Yeah, it's a Biketober. Yeah. Biketober is an annual celebration of cycling and sustainable transportation during the month of October, when the weather is perfect for a nice ride and when the ridership is generally at its highest. I should say thank you to King, who lead our educational department at DOT. She's the one that is working every day to be sure that hundreds of schools across the five boroughs are able to expose our children. And in partnership with Bike New York and Baxiva, we also work during the whole year to teach children and adults how to ride and to connect with schools so that they can have a safe ride to school. New York City DOT will be hosting about 20 events across the city this month, giving our free bike lights, helmets, and running safety education events. Anyone can find more information going to our website at New York City DOT and click bike events. We have hosted more than 80 of these events over the last 3 years and 10 months. We're here today to celebrate the completion of the first phase of the Blissville Bike Network, a series of projects that will safely connect Queens cyclists to Brooklyn, the Queens waterfront, and expanding bike network of Long Island City. This year, we have completed the first phase of this project, adding roughly 2 miles of new bike lanes to Review Avenue, Starr Avenue, and Van Dam Street. And this is not the only place. As we announced our Greenway, we also did our first ribbon cutting also in the Bronx. As also we are building our 8.5 miles connecting from Van Collen Park to Randall's Island. So this time, New York City have one of the most ambitious plans of connecting more cyclists and pedestrians to safe routes where they can move around the city. For years, the nearby Greenpoint Avenue bridge in Kosciuszko, important connection for cyclists traveling between Brooklyn and Queens, has become a priority. But here, riders through this area will be instantly met with an industrial area contending with large trucks without any dedicated space. And this is changing as we're speaking right now. This was danger. Between 2019 and 23, there were more than 179 injuries along this street, including 10 severe injuries and 5 traffic deaths. And as we know, by this time, we have one of the lowest traffic deaths in the history of New York City. These new lanes give riders a safe way to access not only the Greenpoint Avenue and this bridge, but also the Hunters Point South Ferry Terminal and the Long Island City waterfront, greatly improving transportation access, safety, and quality of life to all New Yorkers. But this project will also deliver safely benefits for everyone, even if you are in a car or walking the street. Protected bike lanes has shown to reduce traffic deaths and serious injuries for all road users by 18%. The safety benefits are even stronger for pedestrians. These bike lanes reduce pedestrians' deaths and serious injuries by 29%. And the most benefit as we build bike lane is that also people should know that when they bike, it is safety for them. They have economic benefit because they don't have to spend money on gas. It's good for the environment. And they also, if they ride half an hour every day, all the data showing that people live 6 more years. So biking is not a privilege. Biking is a human right. And that's why New York City has to continue being the leading city in building more protected bike lanes.
Amen.
All right.
That's because this project shortened the time it takes for pedestrians to cross also the street that bring one of the benefits. And improve visibility at intersection with physical barriers, painted islands, and more. This is just the latest example of the great work we have been able to accomplish in Queens. Over the last 10 years, we have installed 29 miles of protected bike lanes in this part of Western Queens only, while also launching our planning process for the Queens Waterfront Greenway. These efforts are part of our historic accomplishments of building around 90 miles of protected bike lanes during these 3 years and 9 months during our time running this agency and in this administration. And guys, New Yorkers always want more, and we demand more, and we appreciate the role of the advocate. But there's not another administration that has built around 90-mile protected bike lane in the same period of time that we have at DOT. Neither, there's not another city that also has built the same amount protected bike lane. Yes, in 23, we built 32-mile protected bike lane. Yes, I passed a bill saying that we need to build 30 every year. But I can tell you one thing. Even though we didn't accomplish that number, the 32-mile protected bike lane that we built in 23 is larger than the protected bike lane that all largest cities built together in this nation. So yes, we're leading what we are doing here. We look forward to more Biketober celebration this month and encourage all New Yorkers to try biking in our beautiful park. Through our path, greenways, and our growing protected bike lane network. Hoy quiero terminar diciendo que para nosotros es un honor estar aquí como comisionado del Departamento de Transportación, haciendo una inauguración de otra de las áreas que estamos aquí construyendo, trayéndole a las personas que montan en bicicleta al lugar seguro de cómo ellos pueden recorrer esta área. Una área que es tradicionalmente industrial con muchos camiones, que no le daba la bienvenida de seguridad y protección a la persona a montar bicicleta. Hoy puede montar desde aquí, llegar hasta el ferry y en esta ruta que seguiremos desarrollando también puede llegar hacia Brooklyn y seguir la ruta también cuando la desarrollemos hasta Staten Island. O sea, para mí es un honor poder decir que en este tiempo que nosotros hemos tenido dirigiendo esta agencia, hemos construido cerca de 90 millas de línea protegida de bicicleta. Montar bicicleta no es un privilegio, es un derecho humano. Cuando una persona monta bicicleta, vive más saludable, es bueno para el medio ambiente y es bueno para su economía. Montar bicicleta no es un privilegio, es algo que cada sociedad le debe proteger. Quiero invitar a toda la gente de nosotros que se comiencen a montar bicicleta. Cuando una gente monta media hora todos los días, vive más saludable y todas las estadísticas demuestran que el que monta media hora bicicleta todos los días vive un promedio de 6 años más. So thank you everyone. Now let's hear from Tom Mictusa, Secretary of the Blissville Civic Association, to come and say a few words.
Good morning, everyone. Tom Mictusa with the Blissville Civic Association. First, I must give gratitude to Community Board Number 2 of Queens that provided us a platform allowing the Blissville Civic to introduce this community-driven idea of introducing the bike lane around Review Avenue, connecting the Kosciuszko with the Greenpoint Avenue Bridge. Much gratitude to DOT. Thank you for the work done to produce this bicycle lane that we affectionately know as the Blissville Greenway. Not only, Commissioner, does it provide safety for our cyclists and our motorists. As you said, it provides safety for our joggers, our walkers along Review Avenue, and it also provides safety, Commissioner, for our newly planted trees, over 100 trees in New York City parks planted along the Greenway. So thank you again for bringing safety to the streets of Blissville, safety for our cyclists, our motorists, pedestrians, joggers, and our trees. We appreciate it. And Commissioner, as you said, New Yorkers always want more. Blissville, we're in New York, and we always want more. We're especially grateful to Joe and Jason, who always attend to our needs from DOT, and we'll come back for more. Thank you all.
Thank you. Thank you, Tom. Thank you. The most important voice is the voices of the residents and the voices of those who are going through this area every day, who live a lot of danger as they were biking. Therefore, let's hear from David Warren, a Masper resident and a bicycle commuter who use this new Review Avenue bike lane often to commute to work.
Great. Thank you so much, Commissioner. I really appreciate it. So, I'm a native New Yorker, a husband, a father of two, and a cyclist. So, I've biked this route from Maspeth, which is a subway desert, to Long Island City and beyond for about 40 years. I've been doing it since high school. And over the years, I've dodged drag racing cars, maneuvered around triple parked 18-wheelers, forklifts, and even outbiked a stray dog or two. So it's a dangerous place to bike. It saddens me to think of cyclists like Robert Spencer, Mario Valenzuela. Both were killed in nearby Borden Avenue in 2019. So over the years, I've appreciated the traffic calming devices that DOT has installed here, the speed bumps, the curb extensions, and traffic lights. But nothing prepared me for the bliss of the Blissville Greenway. Over the summer, I started taking this protected bike lane on my commute to my office in Times Square. It is a world of difference. I no longer worry about getting clipped by a swerving car or truck. The protected lanes prevent cars from parking in the bike lane. I appreciate that there are clear lanes for bicyclists moving in both directions along the route. Thank you, Commissioner Rodriguez, Councilmember Julie Wan, Community Board 2, and the Blissville Civic Association for their tireless work in advocating for this amazing bike lane. And thank you to all who work tirelessly to make our streets safer for our community and this great city. Thank you.
Thank you.
I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
No, thank you, David. And I want to acknowledge the bike units at DOT. You know, they're the one who take into this project, our planning division with Eric Beaton, you know, and the Queensboro Commissioner, Nicole Garcia, and the whole team here. So thank you, everyone, and let's continue, as you say, aiming and moving for more bike lanes in our city across the 5 boroughs. Thank you.
Woo!
Over there.
We got a little